stand by, Switch man. I can shut him up. Hey people, this is David Barfuss.
Hello.
He makes pickups with his little hands. Not so little.
Hand-wound.
And I'm pretty blown away. We've been chatting here for an hour, and this is actually a guy who makes pickups who can, no matter what the pickups of the guitar are, can actually get tone out of the instruments with his fingers. That guy can play, and that with the Marshall. Can you believe it? If you could see this, actually, wait, I'm gonna have to show you this. You know me as the not so Marshall enthusiast.
Oh yeah.
This is funny. So now I have to. Here we go, and we have the angle back. Awesome. So, as promised, we took the Harley Benton HP42 signature to him because, as you and I figured out, there are some positions and some situations on the guitar where we have some bitey kind of high end, which I wasn't super happy with. Funny enough, which is surprising, Marshalls are kind of bitey usually. And he's sitting here playing this thing and nothing sounds bad at all. It's all just like, okay. He's like, what's your problem with the guitar? Why are you even here? So his suggestion is, it's good. So this trip was really worth it. Actually, it was. No, we also played it through a clean amp in the corner, and in clean, some of that spikiness comes back. So, but still, you said changing anything on the pickups, probably not necessary.
Yes.
So here's our idea. You guys said, well, let me go into a couple of things that you've posted under the first video, which for some reason blew up, and you have nothing better to do than watch me talk about the signature guitar. Turn this around, please. You said you want the neck not painted or not high gloss. It's not high gloss. This is the wood. This is a natural wood finish. So you're holding the actual rosewood in your hand. It is not painted. Some of you said, I would like it with a maple neck. Well, screw you. I'm sorry. No, we want the rosewood. So yeah, it's not a painted neck. A lot of you commented on the inlays. First of all, you want inlays in the frets. David, when you play, do you look on the fretboard or do you look on the side?
On the side.
I think every one of you looks on the side. None of you actually looks on the fretboard. You don't go, huh, where am I? So, no one, Phil X said the same thing. He's like, my guitar doesn't have inlays. And people say, well, how do you know where you are? You don't play guitar like this. You look on the top. That's what you do. Then some of you commented on the 12th fret and an inlay of a 42 in the 12th fret. Yes, that would be nice, but here's my thing. I want this guitar to be for me and for you. Why do you want a 42 in the 12th fret? Is that your number? Do you love it? If you buy this as my signature guitar and you are very proud of it because you like me, that would be a big honor for me, but I want this guitar to be as neutral as possible. Yes, I'll rub my butt on every single one. I will do this, and I will dance naked with it in the rain with every single one, but an inlay with my personal preference, I think would be, I want you to enjoy it just as much. So maybe my signature goes in the Elektrikfach. What's the word for this? The hole for the cable hole.
Hole full of cables.
The hole full of cables, Maybe a P in there. I don't know what I do. I'll do something on every single one that is personalized and not printed. I'll actually drive to Toma and open every single one with my teeth and, sign it. But an inlay on the 12th fret with something that's personal to me, do we really need that? Someone said the little Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy symbol. That is kind of cool. That that little guy, the little guy with the thumb. But then again, that's something very personal to me. Do you want this? Please comment. Oh, if I say please comment below. Last night my phone was going bing, 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 bing. I had in the middle of the night, bing. I got like 400 or 500 comments. Wait, let me check. In the last hour, we have gotten 30 new emails from you. Thank you. So, you guys said about the placement of the switches. There's something that David said, which I think, because he was very confused, and that's his job, not to be confused, but to know switching and pickups, to have the front be humbucker and the back be single coil is contrary to what you would think, because when you're in the back you want humbucker, so you're in the back you want humbucker. So changing that around might already help to make it clearer. But when he was switching through the humbucker out of phase, single coil out of phase, you get automatically through the crappy sounds. Yeah,
If you don't like them.
yeah, you're hitting those sounds because you're going through them systematically, and then you go eek. Okay. If we don't have this, but we have a normal 3-position switch, as some of you suggested, and have push-push, not push-pull. Push-pull is for lamos. We want push-push. For single coil humbucker, and here push-push for out of phase, that would mean you just have these down, you have P90, middle, humbucker, and you never play around with the crappy sounds. Then you go single coil. Well, it might be a little bit bitey, but still you're not constantly experiencing those shrill sounds. Then you push this, and then it gets shrill. But then you have to know, okay, I turn on the distortion, roll this back just like Henning taught me. And then it's actually usable. So I'm thinking to not have this 4-position switch would actually make these sounds be less obvious. Is that yeah? And I think that's a psychological way to, deal with it, because David said it's not really anything that he would change, which surprised me. Something that I want him to do is to actually look in the hole. I want him to look in my hole and see how it's cabled, and just see if he can give us any ideas. And just like you guys said, in the middle position, because I know shit, in the middle position with the humbucker, I expected no noise because I'm stupid. But just like you guys said, and thank you for knowing more than I do, that means you have 3 coils. As soon as you have 3 coils, there's noise again. Anything we can do about that? Probably not, huh? No.
That is a force coil.
Someone said something about a P90. A silent P90 something. Does it exist?
Yes.
What? How does that work? Is it
It's
like
a double coil.
It's a double coil.
Stacked
double coil.
Stacked double
Is it? Does it still sound like a P90?
No.
Okay.
Not really.
Well, then we want the P90 sound, right?
Yes.
So maybe we just have to deal with the noise, right?
Do it.
Maybe use a ISP decimator, some kind of noise gate pedal to kill the noise in between playing. When you're playing, it's really not an issue. So
No. When the drummer kicks in, you won't hear any noise.
yes. So we'll just have to deal with the noise, because there is no way around it. If we want those single coily sounds, that's what we get. So we're actually a lot closer to, having this done than we thought. He's now opening my hole. They actually did a nice job. I opened the other one, and it looked very neat. Let's put it this way, I've seen worse. So it looks like there's, wait, I'll get the camera. Hello! So there's my hole.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, there we go. So, Darko the other day said that obviously these are relatively inexpensive pots.
Mm-hmm.
What would be the advantage of going to something more expensive here?
USA CTS pots.
Okay. What would be the advantage? What would that just, how would it sound better? What's the benefit?
It won't. I don't think it would sound so much better. It would stand the test of time.
Okay. More reliable, okay?
Yes.
And then there's a little brown thing. What's the little brown
The tone
thing?
cap for the tone control.
Okay. The black shit is anti-hummy stuff.
Yes, it's
Okay.
shield for the shielding.
And we have shieldy stuff here on the whole cover. Okay. So technically this has been done.
It's all right. It's a standard.
Okay. Anything you would improve with what I see there? This means nothing to me, by the way. I know nothing about this. People always tell me about ohms and Ks and I don't know, and alnicos. I know nothing about this. I play these things. You looking at this, anything where you would say, yeah, this could be improved?
This could be improved, but it would.
Independent of the price. I mean,
I think that is impossible to change to high quality parts in this area
and keep the price.
And keep the price.
So if we go to high quality parts, how much by the parts alone would we have to invest to make this better?
I think you maybe 40-50 euros.
Okay, just to for the switch and for everything.
Will be for the parts. I
Okay.
think. Yes.
Without
if you want to upgrade the guitar.
Okay. Well, probably not worth it. And what would be the benefit? I mean, longevity would be the benefit, you know?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah. This can last 20 years. If you're lucky.
If you're lucky, okay.
If you're not lucky, it will collapse in a few weeks.
Yeah, shit can break all the time. But you know what? A CTS potty is like, it can break as well if you have a bad one.
They do.
Absolutely. So, but generally nothing where you say, oh my god, what the fuck did they do?
No, it's all right.
Okay. Well, that's what I want to know, because I don't.
It's all right for guitar in this price section.
Because I'm absolutely not a guy who knows about this stuff. That's why I need the professionals. So no complaints about the stuff that he found inside my hole.
Black hole.
Now, if someone came to you and said, "Hey, I saw you in this video. You were the guy in the pink shirt."
Yes.
Remember that? Yeah. And I bought Henning's signature guitar, but I have a feeling that, you know, we could get more out of it if we had high class, high quality stuff in it. And I'm gonna send that to you and put in your handmade pickups that your kids made, you know, down in the basement. And some nice electronics. So pretty much a complete upgrade kit for this guitar. How much would that run? P90, humbucker, and that switching just all in really goodly.
As much as the guitar.
So another 350. No, I mean, hey, you know what? This guitar, and I've played a lot of guitars, this guitar already feels and sounds like a guitar in a much higher price range. So if you spend 350 on this and get it upgraded by David for another 350, but then you absolutely have the feeling this is it now. I mean, no compromises. You're still ending up at 700 bucks. That is still an inexpensive guitar. I mean, 700 bucks is not a lot of money. So, question is, could you do purple? Probably not. Well, I know a lot of you guys said, do chrome, do this, do whatever. The whole idea is that it's stupidly purple. It's my logo colors. Obviously, if we're gonna make 500 of these, we will very likely make 400 that are not purple. But there will be a run with purple pickups because it's simply different. And it's my colors. Just to give you guys an idea why turquoise and purple and why that's my logo colors and why the guitar has to have purple pickups. It's because this is what my house looks like. So maybe you get the idea. I have a giant 42 on my turquoise house in the color purple. And that's why the guitar looks that way. What I thought was very interesting is that you guys, and a lot of you guys, even noticed the black pickup ring, which I didn't even see. It never bothered me. It was never anything that popped out as something that doesn't go. And a lot of you guys noticed it. What about you? Did you immediately see that or no?
No.
Nope. But you know what? If you guys insist that we get rid of the black ring and direct mount the humbucker as well, just like the P90, you know what? Then we direct mount it. I like mounting things directly. You know, that's a sexual... I don't know if you got that. Okay, wait, whatever. So, okay, fine. We'll do it. Black pickup ring, gone. Next prototype coming from Vietnam. We'll do this. This is what I'm going to ask them to do. Mahogany, just like I ordered it, just to see what happens. Mm-hmm. We keep everything the same, but we're going to get rid of the 4-position switch and make these push-push. If they have that, I hope. And we will direct mount the humbucker. Other than that, no inlays, no 42 inlay. We don't need that. And really, when you play guitar, pay attention. Are you doing this? When you see us play it, it looks weird because you don't know where we are. But just don't look at us. I'll have David play a little bit and play you out. I want to thank him a lot for hanging out and you know, spending his Saturday morning with me, which he really didn't have to do. What's your website? You don't know.
Barfuss-pickups.de.
Barfuss-pickups.de. Check it out. You have more stuff than just pickups on there, right?
No.
No? Didn't I see some pedals or something?
They are sold out.
Yes, well, he used to have stuff that's not just pickups.
I used to have
Yeah.
something, but I sold it.
Okay, well, go to Barfuss-pickups or dash pickups. Is it dash? Slash? Dash pickups.de. It's only in German, huh?
Nee.
No? Okay, well, apparently you can.
It's a mix-up.
So in the middle of the sentence it goes from German to English, just to confuse people. I'm going to unstand by you. Stand by you. And then you show some sounds. I go back there.
Okay.
Okay. Don't be embarrassed.
Let me have a look.
You can play. I know you can.
Try.